Hello guys and welcome to round 13 of the GT3 series in Gavra Racing. Tonight it is me, Ryan, and
me, James.
Yeah, James.
As everyone knows.
Yep. So this is a surprising voice to hear for these. I am joining the GT3 comms box for tonight, as we'll go into the final leg of the season, and we'll just have to see how the guys can do. As we're going to get James just go through the standings, just so you guys are up to date.
Yep. Let me just get to that for you. So it is ESR Sind in the lead with 278 points. Second is Kiwi Ladlad with 250 points. Third is Aloe Champs, 181 points. Fourth is Hairy Buddha, 177 points. Fifth, Boston Row, 168 points. Hijacker is 6th with 154 points. ESR Fox is 7th with 108. Sadly, he won't be racing with us for the rest of the season. He had an operation round, I think it was round 8, so he is sadly out for the rest of the season, which is unfortunate. Ibrich is 8th with 106. Then it's jumped to Kmos, or Kmot, yeah, with 88 points. Sorry, and then it's Petbiv with 84 points in 10th, 11th Sneaker, 84 as well. We'll go down to 12th is ID Forgets, that's with 62. Then it's 13th ESR Andy with 57. Sakata is 14th with 51. Almax in 15th with 44. Rubidion should be here, but I don't think he is tonight, is he? No. He's not 16th with 16 points. Scott Milano is 17th with 15 points. So there you go.
Yeah, is Scott in here? Yes, he is. I think he is in the 11th place in the group for me at the moment, if I'm right.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the. Let's have a look then.
So we've got the ESR boys in what seems to be the Lamborghini, and they're both in the Lamborghini, the ESR. Alright, I should get used to the cars, as I've not seen any of the racing around here. All I've been told in the LP2 chat is that this is very competitive.
Yeah, it is quite competitive. If you want to know, quickly, to give you a rundown, everybody, if you are just joining us like Ryan is, it is Harry Buddha and Shakata in the Mercedes, Andy and Sind in the Lamborghini, Boston Row and Ibrich in the Ferrari, ID Forget and Hijacker Sweden in the McLaren, Kmos and Sneaker in the Bentley, Aloe Champs and Kiwi Ladlad. Kiwi Ladlad sadly isn't here tonight, so one of the drivers who should normally be here, which I'll go to now, which is Marky. We call him, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, they're in the Audi, in Petbiv, and should be Evil Dragon, but he's not here tonight. They're in the Acura, and Scott Milano and Almax are in the Porsche. Just to tell you what cars everyone's in for you.
Sorry, thank you. Do we have the Acura NSX in this?
Pardon?
The Acura, the one that should be Evil and Pete. Big Pete's 12, isn't he?
Yep, I can find him for you if I can. Yep, he's here. There you go.
Alright, okay. So we're missing Evil if he does race or not.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I've known him for a long time. I have known Evil.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me have a look at standings quick. Here we go, standings. No, he's been taken out of the championship. So he's he raced the first. If you don't know, he used to be a commentator on the Gavra channel. Basically, he raced the first and second season, second stints of this championship, and then he hasn't raced since. Let me just find. So with the calendar we had, he hasn't raced for quite a bit of time. So he hasn't raced since Watts Glen round 5. So
yeah, no, I've
I think it's
known him. He actually got me. He made me want to join the league. I joined this league about 3 or 4 years ago, and I've only just come back to it this season. And
fair enough.
My first season back, and I'm currently 3rd in the championship. So, and commentating 2 series, the F1 and the LMP2s, and possibly joining you.
Which is tomorrow night.
Yeah, LMP2 is tomorrow night, and that is round here again, and for an hour and a half. So if you guys want to come check that out, that's enjoyable to see.
It is. Yeah, I watched the last round. It was very enjoyable.
Yeah, but as we're counting down to the final few minutes of the practice session, and also to the end of the season, and there's still many battles for places in the championships not to go, isn't there? And,
yeah, there always is in this championship. It's, if you want to know, give you an idea of who performs well in this championship from what we've looked at. You've got ESR, and the ESR boys, so Andy and Sins are your kinds of favourites to be top of the charts.
yeah.
And then you're not top. The next section would be Kiwi Lad, Allo Champs, Harry Buddha, Hijacker, and Boss and Row are your next lot, who are all competitive, battling away. They're the ones who I just said. So Allo Champs, Harry Buddha, Hijacker, and Boss and Row are 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th in the championship. So
And how
all
close
battling
are they
nicely there for
overall?
that. Allo Champs is on 100. Allo Champs on 181, and Hijackers 154.
So within 30 points.
Yeah.
As so I also read up on the website that we have got one of the longest one of the drivers that's been in this league, the longest hybrid in here as well. And he's been racing in this league for a long time.
Here he is.
I'm just trying to think if he was racing when I joined Gavra at the end.
He's been here. Sorry.
End of Project Cars 1.
Yeah, he's been here since Project Cars 1. I think he's one of the only ones who normally does this. I think it's because I remember when I used to not race but help out commentating when people were ill, if you know what I mean. So I was like a backup commentator as the practice session now was over. I remember Hairy Buddha, Allo Champs, Hijacker, and Ebridge to be some people who were on the game back then.
I remember Allo Champs, Hijacker Sweden.
Hello. Oh, let's look.
Do you want to put the map up for qualifying? So we can have that, so we can just have a scale of where people are. And some telemetry whereabouts it on track.
Yeah.
I was waiting for ID to just come across the line now.
Yep, let's just go on board with him and see if he's going to come across or not.
He's running the Garage 59 car.
Yeah.
What a car. What a team that is.
Yeah.
Fun fact. I think it was the 24 hours of Spa last year or 2 years ago. They actually had the like in all the pits at Spa. I'm pretty sure they said that they had the 59th pit box. Garage 59 had the 59th pit box in the at Spa.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so that's practice over. But that's nothing compared to what we're gonna get to now. And,
if you want to know as well, guys, it's going to be a night race, so...
Oh yes, I'm gonna love that.
It's going to have the lights on tonight, because that's why we're practicing in kind of dusk conditions.
Yeah. There's if any of you guys have... Wow. If you want to get the map up on that, as just seeing the amount of cars there that just queuing up behind each other going down pit lane there. And yeah, what I was saying is this country is very hot and very humid, and you don't want to be out in the sun. So the biggest test in the endurance races is this track, because they do 24 hours around here. I don't know how, because the track temperature gets to easily 50 or 60 Celsius or more.
Yeah, they must do something then about that.
I sort of sometimes go on holiday out here, and I want to do a track day here. And one of the rules is you can't wear flip-flops. Because all of the Arabs out there, they just wear sandals and flip-flops all the time. So the rule is they can't wear flip-flops.
This is a bit...
A stupid rule, but...
bad.
Makes sense. So, is there, no, as I'm new to this, is there anyone that's like quick in qualifying but faster, slower in the race, or is there drivers that are slower in qualifying but faster in the race?
It depends really, as we see Sin starting his lap now, and then you've got one of the cars behind. Oh well, I think that's Allo Champs behind, but no, you always get it's weird with qualifying, as I'm going to say, because you get always the fast lot, who are always, you're guaranteed to be Sin, Boston Rowe, Harry Budder, and it was supposed to be as well, if he was here tonight, Kiwi, but sadly he's not, and so Marky is taking his position tonight. It always used to be they were like your three who were always near the top, but then it seems to be underneath them, like Harry Budder, Hijacker, Allo Champs, and ID, who are battling away for like third position. So
yeah,
it just depends really, because the last, no offense to the league or anything, but the last, as me and the other me and Ethan, who's not here tonight, if you wanted to know, because he's got stuff going on, but we normally say after the pit stops that it gets quite boring.
Wait, Ethan.
So if you want to know, let me just find out who we've got here then.
What's the other commentator, Thomas Ethan?
No, it's Didux. D-I-D-D-E.
Oh, I know Didux.
Yeah, Didux. Yeah.
Me and Didux are
normally...
part of a F1 league that no longer exists.
Yeah, he's normally commentating, but because he's busy with I think it's school. He said because it's exam time, he said he might not be able to do some races. So
yeah, they're coming to the end of the exams in the UK at the moment, so I think it's next Friday. I'm pretty sure is the last exam for everyone. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's free next week, so it'll be back to normal for next week, I think.
Well,
I think it's back to normal next week. I think it is.
Well, I won't be able to do it. I'm not here.
All right.
I'll be sitting in Spain.
Look at you.
Yeah, I'm out there for the MotoGP, so.
Yeah, they did say that there is a space on Friday, so they may. Gavra's asked me already. This is how prepared they are for me to do your spot on Friday next week.
Yeah.
I don't know if I will, but
it's long. It's a very long race to commentate.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it if you want.
Well, I'm not going to be here, so you can do it if you want it.
Yeah. Well, as we know, with qualifying always is close. So as you can see there, your top 4 separated by 0.9 of a second. So
yeah,
always is close. We'll look at somebody else now because we always like to Boston Rowe, who normally is everyone knows who normally watches. Has a great start, so he always qualifies well around the top 5, and he always does well in the racing until some, what do I describe it as?
Mayhem.
Lap traffic, we'll say that.
Oh. The
GT,
the GT4s. Should we say?
Yeah.
The GT4s of this race.
Yeah, so if you want to know, I'm going to give you some names now, guys. You know, if you watch this already, what to expect, but you've got, as we will quickly give you now, as I'll find them in the championship for you, guys who are low down in the championship, you need to look out for today because, of course, I'll say that now. Well, not low down, Pet Biv, is it Pete Biv? I think that's how you say it. Pete Bibb, we always butcher that name, but him, K Morse in the Bentley, the other Bentley of Sneaker, and sometimes a Shikata in the Mercedes. They're the ones normally who are down in the back of the field. No offense, I'm not going to be harsh to them. They are still really good racers because they can pull out 1 or 2 good races, but normally they are near the back, and when they've done their pit stops and they're coming out the pitch, you normally see like the leaders trying to lap them, and then it's like sometimes hit them, so, and there's normally a crash on lap 1, so.
I'm just looking at the rules. This is like the first series that I've actually looked at that actually has a certain amount of fuel that you're allowed to start the race on.
Yes.
Which is 60 litres.
Yes. So yeah, you get 60 litres to start with, and then anything else you can add on. Like, I think it's after pit stops they don't mind going over 60 litres, but the start they have to do 60 litres. So it's I don't know how many laps 60 litres is, but we did a 2.5 hours of Spa like the LMP2s did.
Yeah.
And because that's been our longest race of the year. If you wonder, everybody, when I joined, because I didn't actually join the start of the season. I joined round 4 in Monza, so I missed out Spain, Imola, and Algarve.
Yeah.
I missed out like a couple. As we just look, I did as Andy now 4th, so improving. But we'll look at Ibrich, who has. Somebody spun. Who is that? Oh, no, it wasn't.
That was.
Oh, anyway, let me have a look.
It was.
We'll get the. Oh, it's Harry Butter. Harry Butter. There we go. Here he comes now.
Aha. Yeah. There's rules. Let's go back to that.
But yeah, should be. It's a good league. I've got to say that. We've got 40 seconds to go, so everyone now who does cross the line this will be their last chance to get a lap in. So it looks like. Sorry.
No, you carry on.
So it looks like it's going to be Sin from Allo Champs. Great from Allo Champs. This is. It'll be only his third front row start. We had the. Oh, I always keep forgetting. Let me know in the comments if you can remember, because we would always like to know. But when was it? Yeah, it was Kota that it was the first round. It was Kota, so round 8 was one of the first rounds where we had an all Audi front row, which was a surprise in this championship. But here he comes then to finish his lap. Let's see what he gets.
Yeah, as I was just reading into the rules a little bit more.
Does it improve? Interesting.
Just reading into the rules. If you do get found out that you have more than 60 litres, you get an LLP2, which is practice ban and limited qualifying duration. So that's you're only allowed on the track for 5 minutes. And the reason why there's fuel balancing is because the fuel usage is different for other cars. For the distance we are running this season, if it was, for example, the McLaren will be able to go a full 175 kilometres. The races, all of the races are 175 kilometres in GT3s. It could go the full distance on a full tank, whereas several other cars will have to refuel. To fix the problem, they're only allowed a maximum of 60 litres on the grid. So that explains that.
Yeah. So
drivers have to post a screenshot to prove that they are done that. So the qualifying results are ESR Sind on par with a 156.2. Then we're down to Allo Champs with a 156.5, 0.28 of a second behind Sind there. Then Mark in third with a 156.5. Didn't get to anyone else, but we are on the lights. If you want to turn the map on and the speedo on, so we can check all the fuel. We will have to wait for drivers to load the fuel up. Allo Champs on 59.
So Allo Champs has done his. So yeah. So fourth is Andy. We'll go with the timesheet quickly. So fourth is Andy. Fifth bottom row. Sixth Harry Butter. Ibrit seventh. The longest serving driver in this championship. 8th ID4. Then it's Shikata. Then it's K-Morse Sneaker in 10th. 11th Sneaker. 12th Hijacker. 13th Scott and 14th Pet Bib. Is it Pet Bib? I think that's how you say it. If I do butcher his name, I do apologise to anyone who butchered their name then.
I think it's Pete.
So your top lot, yeah, Pete Bib. There you go. So your top lot are 60, 59, 59, 60, and 59. We'll just quickly check down the order quickly because we will have about 30 seconds. 60, 59, 60, 59, and 60. So everyone's fine today.
So we're just going to wait for the guys to get ready, as we've got a few different colours of lights on the grid there. We've got all white, and then there's two yellow lights. So
yeah.
Wait, isn't that meant to mean that they're the GTE car? Isn't yellow meant to be GTEs and white's meant to be GT3s?
I think so, but the Ferraris are different. But here we go then. We're syncing. Here we go.
So we're going to get the lights come on to 1, 2, 3 sets, and we are going green now. So, oh, there's a bad start. That is contact further back. That is the McLaren of K-Morse and ID, I think, making contact at the back of the grid. Yeah, that is. We're going into turn 1. That's going to be side by side with the guys further back. We've got Boston trying to make his way up through the pack. And, we've only just got. Oh, that's a big crash. That is a very big crash. There's Porsche contact with the Lamborghini. So Andy making contact with. I don't know which Porsche that was. Scott. The Bentley behind Scott made contact with ID4 as well. So there's a three-way battle going on for the lead as Ivoritch is just trying to defend from Harry Gooder going down the back straight. As that Ferrari is underpowered, it seems like. As the Merc and the Bentley is trying to get a pass. As that is one of the McLarens. That is McLaren of Hijacker, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Hijacker. As that is the six-way battle there. Fourth position, as that is one of the cars running wide. And
that was Shikata who went wide, by the way.
One of the Bentleys trying to get the inside line. Shikata's just not got the power in that car. As that is a two-wide battle between the Bentley and the McLaren and the Ferrari and the Merc. They go three wide into the third to last corner. Harry Buddha making the position there and Sneaker just behind. So coming up to the final corner now. ESR Sind is leading the way from Mark. Is that? Oh, that's a Ferrari spun. That is. So Harry Buddha's up to fourth place now. Mark and Allo Champs are back trying to close in on Sin. And then Harry Buddha's trying to defend from Snaker Ivoritch. They nearly made contact there going into the first corner. So we had a manic first lap. Snaker just trying to look to the inside and to the outside to get back past. Yeah, no.
We never normally see every battle on the first lap. We don't always kind of not see them all the time. Because it's so, as you know, packed, like so many overtakes and all of that.
Yeah, as ESR Andy is in the pits, as far as ID4 isn't in the pits, because he had a very big, or he made contact with the Bentley at the start, before on the pull away off the grid. As Snaker turned his lights off there. Turn them back on. The battle, there is a battle with Scott and Boston at the moment going on. We'll go to that. Oh, so Boston on the outside line there, trying to get past Scott as Shikata's trying to get involved in this as well as K-Morse and ID4. So there's a five-way battle for 9th place there. So they nearly made contact there, and there's a bit of contact there.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit
it's
more contact.
3 wide in the background. K-Morse has got through, has he?
As well as Mark and Allo Champs are now battling as well. So this is getting very competitive as K-Morse is under pressure from Shikata. No, that was ID4.
Yes, it is, and a few of these as well do race in the LMPs, so you may recognise a few names from this.
Yep, ID4, Kate Morse, I've seen before, Mark, and a few others. We are on to the third lap of 33 already, and ESR Sind is trying to pull a bit of a gap now on the freeway battle they were having. Nog and Allo Champs are sort of close, but not close enough yet for a battle. And Allo looks to be quick in that. Audi is actually his teammate, He's battling here. They're probably going to try and work together to catch up to ESR Sind, who is on his own at the moment because his teammate's nearly a lap down already, as there is a battle for Ibrich and Snaker as they're side by side at the moment. So Snaker and Ibrich on the outside line, so he got a bit of a flash of the lights there from Ibrich. So I don't know if that was they made a bit of contact and he was apologising or what, or saying to Snaker, what'd you do that for?
I don't know, maybe he was on the outside line and Snaker maybe nearly went to hit him and hit him out a little bit.
Yeah.
But it really depends, it does. So, yeah, we don't know if... Yeah, we don't know if... well, I don't know if Kiwi Lad actually is going to race anymore, because we've seen Marky now for the last 2 rounds, so it could mean that he's having a break. It could. We never know. It could definitely mean that Kiwi's having a break, but you will never know with this one. It looks like there is a battle though down the order. I think it's
Peter and ID4.
Yeah.
Whoa! Contact. ID4 is losing the back end going into turn 1. That's a very odd place to spin it as well. So ID4 dropping down now to very far back. There's Mark and Allo Champs are trying to close in, as well as Boston and Pete as well. Boston trying to look to the inside line there through very hard corner to make an overtake on. And we're going through. Oh, Shakita's disconnected, so that is a driver gone now. But I'm looking. He's looking for an overtake through the corner that I call Spoon. Down the back straight now. Has the Ferrari got the power, or has the Acura got the power? And it looks like that it's going to be pretty even there. There's Boston, who's going to try and look to the inside, or to the outside of the next corner, maybe to get a pass, or he's going to do a lunge down the inside. And Pete here for a position as he goes for the lunge on the inside, and he makes it. So good overtake there from Boston. So he's back up to 8th place now, as this is currently the closest battle we've got on track, as Boston is now under pressure from Pete, and Boston blocks the line off there and makes Pete have to break a little bit more into the corner.
It's a little bit closer for the second position here. We'll go back to that Pete in a second, because I think they're about to overtake each other. But it was just over half a second now. It's gone down even further, less than half a second now, or just about actually.
Boston and Pete, and then there's Scott and ID that were last day with Pete and Boston. So there's ID. Oh, so ID4 trying to get past the damaged Porsche there of Scott. Is that a flash of the lights again from ID4? Or is that a glitch I just saw? Yeah, it's a glitch. Complete ruin. So ID4 looks like to be like a very quick car through the corners, and the Porsche just having a power on the exit of the corners. So we'll have to wait and see who's got the better car overall. So ID4 looks like he's got the better car in the first sector, going down into the second sector, going down the back straight. We're trying to get past Scott. Is he gonna? He's saying the split into towards the end of the straight. Is he gonna go to the inside? Is he gonna stay to the outside, or is he gonna wait behind? He's gonna wait behind and hope that Scott does what he's just done and try and get back past him, but he doesn't. And he gives him the win. Hello, chance. But we'll stay with this as they try and get a good exit, and ID4 had to back off there as that Porsche just didn't have the power to get out the corner.
No, we haven't, and the Porsche hasn't been here for a couple of weeks now. So last time the Porsche was here was in the Red Bull Ring, which was not last round, not the round before, but the round before that, and he managed to get 3 points that time. So
ID4.
if you know what. Yeah, he got the last point. So he got the last point last time out. Then he did, but last time he did not start, and the time before that he did not race. So he's maybe a bit rusty. I don't know, but yeah.
These two were trying to. They're taking such a different racing line. ID4 is just trying to get past Scott here. He's losing a lot of time. At the end of that lap, he was about 1.8 seconds slower than his previous lap, at least his fastest best. His best lap, so he's compromising quite a bit as he nearly goes into the back of him there, as Mark and Allo Champs are closing up as well, trying to use each other's slipstream to catch up to ESR Sind. I think that is the plan for them too. We've got Ibridge, who's got a penalty, and Snaker, who are battling as well. Oh, as ID looking to the inside line, going in towards the hairpin at the bottom of the back straight. Scott's going to get it slightly wrong, go a bit deep, but he's going to have the inside line in the next corner. ID4 giving him a lot of room, and ID4 just losing a little time there on Scott. As Ibridge has been overtaken by Snaker, but he's going to have the outside line here and try and get the cut back on him, going down the home straight. He runs him wide. Ibridge is trying to get that Ferrari planted behind that Bentley, as I call it, the yacht. Is the yacht going to defend it, or is the yacht going to have the turning circle of a yacht? No, it didn't. It had the turning circle of a Bentley at that point. So, saying that, I think Ibridge has got the turning of a yacht.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
As they're going towards ID, trying to get the inside line on Scott here. They're going to make contact going in towards turn 1, rubbing door handles, that is, as they make contact again, and Scott goes straight on, and near on takes out one of those barriers. He drops back behind ID4, and I think ID4 is going to slightly back up, so, or not. That was a good little battle there from him and Scott, yeah. But it wasn't good enough, as they made a bit of contact and lost time.
It looks like Sneaker's gone off somewhere because he's lost a lot of time. Ooh. And Ibridge passed.
Yeah, so Ibridge has got back past. So, oh, as that back end looked very slightly at the Bentley there coming through.
Battle for second, I think we've got on as well.
Yep. So this is just this isn't a battle. This is just a teamwork. This is, or maybe it is a battle. If these two are like what I'm like in the GT4s, whenever I'm racing with my teammate, we either try and slipstream each other, or to help each other catch up to car ahead, or whoever's higher in the championship, they will try and stay each other together, close together. And then at the last point in the race, we just swap positions, so the person higher in the championship can get more points. There's some Ferrari kind of thing that's going on at the moment. The switching of positions. So, if you want to check the time, the leaderboard of cars, because Ibridge has got a penalty, and I wonder if it's more than 1 second. Yeah, it is 1 second. So Ibridge has got to pull a second on Sneaker and/or Hijacker to have a chance of defending his position there. As you can see the gap that ID4 has pulled on Scott there already. it's 6 seconds or more. If you want to go back to the view of the race, as Allo Champs is just staying behind his teammate there, as I think that was ESR Sind lapping his teammate possibly, or the driver of Cane Horses. Allo got that corner very wrong and near on hit his teammate there.
Yeah.
So that was not good.
No, it definitely wasn't. I think it's just working slipstream out.
Yeah.
They aren't normally with each other on the circuit, so it's kind of a first for these two to be together.
Yeah.
Because just to say, last time out, Mark got 10 points, which I think means he came. Well, let me just check. He came. I think. Let me just have a look. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he came 7th, and his teammate came 3rd as there. So.
Allo Champs has hit the curb and spun it. As he was trying to get past his teammate there. Very. And also Sneaker's got a penalty and he's in the pits.
Let me just show you what Sneaker's penalty is, guys, for you.
10
so
seconds.
it is
Speeding.
It is 10 seconds. Oh god.
That's not good for Snaker, as he's got done for speeding. So the gaps are sort of just extending slightly now, as we're coming into a point of the race where it's just sort of elevate itself. And one thing that I wish that we could have seen is a safety car. They implement that into the next Cars game. That would be a great thing, because there's pull back these cars back up and see how quick they are and how well we can keep them together. So the objective battle is actually not. Yeah, there isn't really a battle, is there?
No, let's just see what anyone has anyone put anything in the chat. Let's have a look.
We've just got in the live stream
Chris,
chat, we've got a few people cheering for others.
Let's have a look. Christopher puts, when we were talking earlier about lapped cars, I think this must mean, it says Williams, you mean, lappy traffic.
So lap traffic, yeah.
Yeah, she must mean Williams. And then Harry Buddha's in the chat, so hello to you. DTG Crasher is in the chat saying, yeah, basically what you said, the fuel rule is because some tanks don't do the full distance.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I can totally understand there. And then somebody called Billy puts, come on Boston, so somebody rooting for Boston Row here.
We also had, at the start, we had him also cheering on the ESR. And hoping the team was going to get a top 2, and that doesn't look possible, as ESR, Andy has got a penalty.
Let's have a look. It is 1 second. Has he been lapped though? Let's just check where he is on the road. No, he has not been lapped by the leader yet. The leader is in the last corner now, so give or take pit stops, you never know. He could do something. Give or take pit stops. There's no really any battles on circuit. The closest one on circuit is Boston and Hijacker, which is 4 seconds, so yeah. At this stage, really, so we normally talk about just random topics when this stage comes on. So, yeah. Ethan normally finds a topic like F1 or something that he talks about. So,
yeah.
But yeah. So keep us amused for this time when there's not really many overtakes or anything like that. Let me just check quickly. Let me just check something and I'll be back with you. Yeah. The question is, can Boston close that? He's got it down to 3 seconds, so he is closing, but I mean, can he close it any more? They're coming up to a lap traffic. I think it's Sneaker they're coming up to. Yeah, Sneaker.
Sneaker letting everyone past as he's a lap down and he nearly gets rear-ended by Boston there. That was a bad place to be on the track for letting the guys that's a lap ahead past. It was a odd place to be for that. Usually went straight to the inside line. And, as you were saying, Boston trying to close up. Before you changed, I'm pretty sure I saw it about 2.6. So we have to see what it's like in about a half lap's time or so.
Yeah, it's now gone up to 3 seconds, just 3 seconds.
Yeah.
We'll hope to see something though, but we do have still the people who haven't pitted yet still have a manual. We still have to do a pit stop, so it's easier said than done, really, when you think about it. Sometimes this race, as we found out throughout the season, can be won on a pit stop. But when you find out on a 2.5-hour race, when you're leading the race, coming on to the second to last lap, ESR Sin found this out. He was leading by so far, with like 5 minutes to go, and then Kiwi Lad just goes straight past him, gets into lead the race, then Sin catches up but can't catch up enough to ESR, so ESR Sin does not win and Kiwi Lad wins. But that happened on pit stops as well, so in cases as well. So I would say this championship, it depends really. It just happens to be pit stops or just anything in the race, really.
Yeah.
That makes.
And, there are the other series that are literally just you start and you finish on the same tyres and the same amount of fuel, like the GT4s. No pit stops, just straight green flag to flag race it is. And I've seen some good battles in that series, as I actually had a couple of good battles yesterday in the race. I was in a 4-way battle, I think it was, for third place, I think it was, and my teammate was involved in a 6-way battle, and it's literally just throughout these categories you've got so much more tuning opportunities. Like the GT4s, you've only got the rear wing, whereas in this, I'm pretty sure you've got the front wing and the rear wing adjusted. And they're a lot more powerful as well.
This is the only close battle, but Scott goes into the pits. So it was a close battle between him and ESR Andy, but that is now not a battle anymore. We do have a battle though here, which is IZ4 and Pete, but I don't think they're close enough to battle yet. Maybe they will be in a second, but
yeah.
I think that's the only that's the only battle we've got on circuit right now. So we'll enjoy this.
Yeah. Trying to look. ESR Cindy's onto the 14th lap of the race. He is. So we're coming up towards halfway already into this. Is it the second or is it the second night race they've had?
Yeah. It could even be the third one this year, because we have been to the Daytona race circuit. Well, the championship has been to the Daytona race circuit. Sadly, I do inform both me and Ethan had internet connection problems on the same race. I connected to the PlayStation a bit late, and Ethan tried to connect to PlayStation, but his internet was down, so we both didn't watch that race. They could have got somebody else to commentate on it, but I think it was too late at that time to ask somebody. But yeah. But we had the battle then.
Yeah, as we were saying earlier, we didn't carry on the conversation about Evil and him driving in the NSX. If you guys have been around long enough, if you don't know Evil by the name Evil, you might remember him from the Murray Walker impression that he could do.
Oh yeah.
And I knew Evil back when about is it probably 4 years ago now on GT6. No, when did GT6 come out? 2012, 2013. GT6 Gran Turismo 6 came out in 2012. I think it was August or no, it was June 2016, 2012 or 2013. GT Sport came out. No, it wasn't. It was September.
GT Sport 6 came out December the 6th, 2013.
Ah, because I got it for Christmas. So I knew Evil since about I've known him from about 2014. So I've known Evil for about 5 years now, or so. And
he's gone on to do.
Yeah,
he's gone on to do other things now.
He's gone on to AOR. So.
Yeah, and a F1 league, which is live. Which one is it? I'm trying to be.
He does
inside line racing as well.
Inside. I know he does the AOR. I know he does AOR.
He does that with Vectro, who used to be on here. I think he still does race on here, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does it with him. As we have the battle here, which is nearly.
It's been close
hotting
to
up here.
Lap.
This is hotting up.
And yeah.
But yeah, back to Evil then.
Yeah.
So you've known him since 2014.
2014. That makes me sound. That make that scary.
Yeah, because I
2014. I was at school and I was in year 9. If you're from the UK, which is the third year of secondary school. I'm now a full-time mechanic. That's scary. Think of that. I knew Evil, and he got into commentating for Gavra. And then I joined the league.
Oh.
That's back. We're trying to go on as Hello Champs is back up to Mark now.
Yes, he is. But no, I started on this the last season. I think I did the second to last season of Academy with Gavra. Basically, it was very weird back in the start of Gavra. You had to do apparently you had to do an interview with him, with Evil, Soup, and I think it was Bowie.
Bowie, my man, Bowie, Bowie is the best man in the world. He's my,
there was like,
he's my co-commentator, he's my teammate, and that boy, he is hilarious.
Yeah, very good. Like, we had to do like a practice commentary on like his fake race, and them three raced it. You just watched them race, and you commentated on them. And I did that really well. They then let me do Academy. Don't know why, but they let me do Academies. We have a battle still here. I just saw the battle go up and down, but I did Academy for a season, and then I think it was Soup told me that they had somebody else who wanted to do Academy, so you can't do Academy, but you can come back the season after. So I applied the season after. I think that was the last season, the first season on this game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that season, I'm pretty sure you might have commentated on me. If you commentated on me, or it was the year... Did you commentate on someone called Thomas Eve in 2001 and... I think it's Lightning Jake 35?
Well, I did one where I think it was the start of this game anyway, as they're going side by side. Is ID4 going to get past quickly around the outside line? I don't think he's going to work here. No, so no, yeah, I did. I applied. So it was before they had the person called Gavra Racing, I think his name is, on their community, who says, "Oh, if you want to be a commentator, come and join." Before he was that moderator person, I asked Gavra himself, because I knew Gavra from...
It was Gavra Novick, wasn't it, before?
Yeah, doing Academy way back in season 3 of Academy, and now we're on... I don't know what one now in the Academy, but...
I don't know, season 6.
Yeah,
I think you might have commentated on me. That's scary, I think you commentated on me.
When we were back... Then anyway, back in like I think it's season 1 or 2 or 3, I commentated on like 4 races, and then that was the last race of the season. And then they said, right, sorry, but we don't need you anymore because we've got enough commentators. But, like, literally, they kicked pretty much. I did a good job. Gavra thought I did a good job. Gavra, who has created this league, said, yeah, you did a good job. Well done. As again, ID spins at the first corner. That is unusual. He clipped the curve there, but no, I thought I commentated quite well. He said I commentated quite well. He then told Soup, oh, by the way, Cadwell did a good job at commentating, let him have another chance. Soup said, go on then, you can have another chance. So I then commentated with Soup and Evil. Soup and Evil just commentated the whole thing, and I didn't really have a chance to commentate, so I decided to pull out of this league. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to... I didn't want to interfere with them. This is a story which I shouldn't really be saying, but I'm going to say it. So I pulled out the league. I could have said, right then, if I just thought, right, let them two do it. They're quite professional. I let them do it, and then I will kind of talk. I will kind of commentate later on in the time, which I thought was fine. So I did, and then I came back and applied for Academy to be not a driver, to be a commentator. But I was like, I applied just after the 2 people who are Academy now, so they got it, and then I applied for something else, and then I was paired up with somebody else and did. I think it was I did Academy with somebody way back ago, a couple of seasons. Yeah, I think it wasn't with you. I think it was the season before you did it. Yeah, I think it was the season before you did it. I commentated on Academy. And then...
I think, just saying about that...
Then I left Academy because they need somebody for the leagues on here. And then I did a race with you as a GT... Was it Alan P2 commentator? Yeah, LMP2s. I did one race review, and then I left, and then they said, well, GT3 needs somebody, and ever since then I've just been doing GT3 with Ethan. So yeah. But apparently, I still do commentaries on other channels that my friends have, so I still keep up to date with them. So.
Oh, I commentated in, I competed in All Project Cars 2, I did. In the academy.
Yeah.
And I had people like Hio, I think that's Javier, Rubitio, Pong, Silvio, I don't know if he's still here, me, Thomas Ethan, and another person.
Yeah.
But there was, I don't know how, I think that I got contacted on the Gavra, on one of the accounts for Gavra, and they just said, do you want to join the commentary? Well, do you want to do commentary for Gavra? And I was like, yeah. I didn't even have to do anything, and it was just sort of like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because before I joined Gavra this time, right? I already had 2 F1 leagues which my friends had, which have only like 20, 30 or 40 subscribers, and I was just helping them out. So I kind of knew how to kind of, if you know what I mean, kind of commentate on them, as we've got the battle for second, which I think just teammate drafting again, as the leader's in the pits. So leader is in the pits, and so are second and third. So you'll be back out in the lead, we think, but let's just check what Harry Buddha's doing. Is he gonna make his way back out? Is he going to stay out or what? We don't know. So he could go into your lead of the race, everybody. That's what we're trying to say. No, he won't. He will not. I don't think he will, no. So let's just see how much fuel is going into Sin's car, because he needs a bit of fuel now. But no, yeah, because that's what I did. They put a message in the chat of Gavra, like, I think it was, when was it?
Oh, wait a minute. Sin's been overtaken in the pits, hasn't he? No, he hasn't, don't worry. I thought he'd been overtaken in the pits and he hadn't. No, I was just looking in the messages, and I messaged Gavra Racing if there was a commentary space available. And yeah, I went straight into commentary in the LMP2.
Yeah, because I think according to people who Ethan, I think it is, who I do commentaries normally, I think they said that there's an order of ranking, which is like the championships. If you had if you class it as a table, and if you won the championship, you progress up to the next one and all that.
Yeah.
It would be Academy bottom, and then it'd be the new one we've got now. I think it's, what is it? Clio's. There we go.
We got Clio's. We got Clio's.
It would be Academy Clio's. Then it'd be touring car, the TC cars. Then it'd be GT4, then GT3, and then LMP2. So yeah, because I think it's Ethan as well. Was like, it'd be nice because LMP2 to be commentator for that is, I think, according to a few people, as I think somebody just went straight on there. He's back on now. Is like a good thing. I think it's a good thing to do because you're like not the best commentator, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got chucked straight into it. I didn't even get chucked into anything. I done commentary on F1, and I'm pretty sure Gavra contacted me saying, did you want to do commentary? And oh, Ibridge is pitting now. But no, I'm pretty sure Gavra contacted me saying, do you want to do commentary for? Do you want to do commentary for Gavra? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Well, the guys in the chat were the guy. I think it was the. As I said, the guy in the chat said, "Do you want to do commentaries?" Gavra remembered me, right?
Mm.
And said, "Cadwell, would you like to do commentaries? I heard that you used to do commentaries with us. You were quite good. Would you like to do commentaries with us?" And I said, "Go on then. What have you got?" And he said, "I don't have any lead commentators because they're all taken.
Mm.
But I do have LMP2 Co. And maybe maybe the GT3 guy might not do GT3, so he might be doing LMP."
Mm. Yeah, no, I've got Dutch Musso in the LMP2s with me, and I was meant to have
he was doing
Kelly.
Sorry.
I started off and I was meant to have Slimbo Dude in LMP2. He then disappeared.
Yeah.
And it was me and Dutch Musso. And then I went. Well, I had a few commentators. I think I had you in LMP2 for one of the races, I think.
Yeah, it was Catalonia I was at.
Yeah, Catalonia. So I had you. I had All Star, I think. It was All Star, and another person commentate with me.
Mm.
And then I had Dutch Musso join me, and who's been with me the whole the rest of the season. And then I was meant to have Finn Kelly in the F1 series, and he hasn't he hasn't been there.
Oh.
So because he lives in Australia, so he has to wake up at like 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning to do the commentary, and he hasn't woken up in the last 2 rounds, so I've been doing it on my own. But
Wow.
You know, I started my commentary about I won't, to be fair, I've done pretty well for myself. I started commentary. When did I start my commentary? I started my commentary about September last year. September, yeah, September I started it. I just started my work. So September I was doing commentary. No, I was doing a load of different F1. I was doing a load of F1 leagues. So the one that did it was though, if you asked him, SSR.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was part of that league. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the guy that took over the league sort of forced Ethan out of the league.
Yeah, well, I started. Let me think. Oh God. If I can pull them up, I will. So let me just have a look now for you, and I'll give you exact dates and all that. So you can talk if you want for a bit. But
so I started commentary September, August time. I was doing commentary on F1. I done I think 4 or 5 leagues, and then got asked to do this, and I done this from November. No, I think I started commentary August. And in November, December, I got asked to do the Mercedes 190E series, and that was some fun to do. That was fun to commentate that. That was good. That was some good battles in that. So I done that.
Sorry.
And then got asked if I want to do LMP2, and then I've been given roles like sort of everywhere. I've been asked to do this. This round I've done the LMP2 and I've got the F1. So I'm up to. I've done 3 commentaries I've got 3 commentaries this week, plus racing on a Wednesday. I've got race Wednesday. I've got commentary Tuesday, race Wednesday. I've got commentary night tonight and then commentary tomorrow. So I've got 4 days full. And if it comes to it, I could be commentating the touring cars.
Why?
Well, I don't have anything on Monday, and that's the day that the touring cars are on. So if there's an opportunity of me doing the touring cars, I'm totally up for that.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I can't remember when it is, but whenever these championships finish, I'm just going to give you a warning. There is a 24-hour race.
Yeah, I would do that, but I'm at Silverstone for the weekend, so I would love to do that. But
yeah, the 24-hour race is like August sometime.
yeah, August 25th is.
Yeah, and it's going to be good. Hopefully, going to be good. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping to help. But yeah, but no, I started on Gavra the 8th of May 2017.
Oh. We're in battles going that. Other than Allo Champ. Oh, Pete and ID. Pete and ID.
Yeah, they're looking. Yeah, they're looking close. They are, but no, yeah. So I started. I'll tell you when I. Oh no, I tell you when I started. I started then, right?
Oh yeah, we've lost Snake.
Oh yes, we've lost Snake because somewhere in the lap we just lost him. Let me go back up the order because there is a battle. There was a battle a second ago. I can't quite see.
Snaker says in the chat, sorry for the safety reasons, I must leave the race because I'm having issues with my steering wheel. All buttons was active without my intervention. I was driving Bentley number 8. So yeah, Snaker had a problem with his steering wheel, so that is why he's out of the race. Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah, you can carry on what you were saying.
Oh, here they go then. So
trying to get past Pete now, so we're going to look for ID trying to go to the inside, maybe to the outside. He's not going to the inside for this corner. Through here with these cars, he's going to try and get the better run out of this corner. He's going to be on the outside. He's going to be side by side with him there. Is he going to take the high side? The high side of this track. On a too high because you're going to go over that little ridge and spin it. But he's got the power down. He's going to be side by side now as we're going to go down towards the sharp hairpin at the bottom of this straight. It's side by side. Now that is close enough for me. Now let's see who's got the better brakes and who's got the better line. ID's going to go right on the curb and he's going to have the switch back. And is he going to get overtaken by Pete? Pete is going to just keep him behind, but they both run wide there. And ID4 makes a position there for the time being.
Yeah, great move from ID there. It was nice to see him go side by side, then the draft to get through.
Yeah,
so
that view we got there going down that straight, them side by side, that was beautiful. They were just thousandths of a second apart, and it was just perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what happened to me. So I started, as back to what we were saying. So I started 2017. I literally did 3 races, right? Or three or 4 at the end of the academy year, and then pretty much I said goodbye. We don't need you anymore. We have all of our commentators replied. This was like a trial period.
Yeah.
So I was like, fair enough. Then I messaged Gavra saying, do you need me to be doing the commentaries? Because I was alright. And Gavra said, yeah, I thought you were good at commentaries. I might just ask. And then, as I said, I got taken out because of them 2 were commentating. I decided to not commentate anymore. And then this game, I applied for Academy to be commentator. I did 1 race with probably you in it. I don't know, but and then they were like, we have an opportunity in GT3s if you want to do it. I think it's after every season they try and get new commentators for new leagues.
Yeah, I think that was the reason why they got me in.
But if you want to, you can ask. I think it's me and I've asked Gavra if me and Ethan can be together to do another season next year, but do a different league.
Yeah, no,
so instead of doing,
I love how competitive this is. This is one of the most competitive races I've seen, and well, LMP2 is you don't get much battles. You just sort of get to the point and you see the start, and then you see the pit stops, and you just try and work out who's where in that, and just as we call them, the Williams, right? The Williams cars earlier. You've got to make your way around them, and then that's the most exciting bits of it. You've got an hour and a half race with you never get a full lobby. The most you can get is probably 15 or 14, and you don't really get many battles after the first like 4 or 5 laps. So
yeah.
Whereas like the F1 league that I've just started doing the commentary for, which has only just started.
How many races, by the way, do you have?
We're 3 rounds into the championship of that.
So how many like races do you have? Do you have like 10, 20?
I think we've got a total of 10 races. We're doing it until like the F1 game is ended, or just
because
after the game's ended.
Yeah, because on the new game apparently Ethan wants to take a part of F1.
I'd like to do some commentating with Ethan because he did. Me and him know each other because of SSR, so it'd be cool to do commentary with him because it'd be cool to watch or to see if we go and do the Formula 2s or just do the Formula 1s in the F1 game in Gavra next season, because we got the old 2018 we've got the 2019 F1 cars, then the 2018 Formula 2s. So it's like,
yeah,
it's cool. And then we're gonna have oh, we won't have any new tracks. It's gonna be the game after. That's gonna be a bit more, isn't it? Vietnam.
yeah,
and
it's going to be good and all. It's going to be good, I think it is. Let me just have a look. So standings in the F1 league that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, we should have. I'll just tell you now. We should have. Yeah, you do. So in F1 league there should be 17 races, right?
In the F1 Championship, there's 19 races overall.
Yeah, there should be on the Gavra thing. It says there's 17 races, right?
Oh, okay. More than
and I'll tell you that 16 have got points. Evil, I don't think is going to race in it, but he's apparently down for it.
Evil's raced in 3. I think he's raced in 2 of the rounds, but crashed out of both of them.
Yeah, because he's bottom of the.
I put money on it of how long Evil lasts in the race.
Yeah, but
either he spins out or he gets taken out.
Yeah, next year it depends on what we have in Gavra. I would like it. Right, this is what I think. I would like it next year where we keep, because I know Gavra. I don't actually know. I know kind of the racing they do, and through the years they've kind of changed the commentators around. So they've had different ones for like. They've had I don't mean different. I mean they've had different commentators. They've had, say, one season they've had me. Say for example they have me and Ethan this season. Next season they could kick us out and say goodbye. We don't need you anymore. We'll have some new ones in to test them out, right?
Yeah,
so,
well, you can see that with Evil. Evil has been commentating this league for 2-3 years now.
Yeah, but Evil did get a better opportunity rather than him. But Ethan did say it'd be nice that, say for example, me and him are teamed up next year, probably do say TCs or Academy or different league, and then let somebody else do GT3s, like you say do GT3s instead.
Yeah, GT3s is just a competitive. It's a competitive grid, and I think Ethan would understand from the old league how it is good to have reserve drivers. And it'd be good to see, like, I would love to see a full grid every race, but you're not going to get that with it. So I hope to see that. And I've made like suggestions if we can do like certain little race sort of events, or like the Janetta Juniors and stuff like that, because that would be great to watch, like 16 Janetta Juniors going around like Brands Hatch Indy or stuff like that. The only reason why I'm saying Janetta Juniors is because my mate races in them, and they're most enjoyable little cars to go around in. They've got road.
Who's that?
His name's Daniel Gale. He races in the Genetic Juniors, which follows the British touring cars.
Oh yeah, I know somebody who lives. Well, I don't know her personally, but she lives near where I live, and Abby Pulling. She's in the GT5 Cup, I think, or Challenge, whatever.
The GT5 Challenge. Yeah, she races with my mate's teammate against my mate's teammate. Because the team he's in, there's 8 cars, I think. Yeah, I think they've got 8 cars in that category. So it's no, that series, the genetic juniors, which are the GT5s, but they're 100 brake horsepower, with top speed of 120, and the age range is 14 to 17. So imagine a 14-year-old going 120 mile per hour down a straight. It's just ridiculous. And
yeah.
Let's
have a look.
I was gonna say there's a battle going on, but it's the teammates. No, I watch him all the time, and I also do the tracks. And sometimes he comes and tests it. I'm hopefully trying to get him to test it in my simulator soon.
Yeah.
No, they are such an enjoyable car because they've got road tyres on the car, and they're fiberglass body car, and it's just lightweight, and they race these things, and it's mental. These kids just chuck them around corners. And recently there was a race, and they came out this corner, flat out 6th gear, and they had the camera on this youngster, and you see
it's
him.
what's his name? Oh God, he's not Polish, but he's Polish.
He's not Polish, but he's Polish.
Oh my God, no, he's English, but his parents are Polish, so he's got a Polish name. I can't remember his name, but the commentator on ITV4, they had this anyway, I don't think it's him when you're talking about, but they had ITV4 coverage of that one, and this guy who wasn't Polish, but his parents are.
Oh, Robin Belinsky.
That's the one.
Yeah, Robin Belinsky, the one where he puts his hand up and he's shaking his hand to go faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that race, there's a guy called Daniel Gale, and he has a red car with gold on it, and that's my favourite.
Oh yeah.
His dad works next door to my place.
Oh yeah.
So I get to see the car getting rebuilt whenever he has incidents. And
let's have a look.
But no,
let's look at a different car to just give people a variety of cars to look at.
Yes, as we love to do that. There's some good cars that we could race and do little race series in Gavra.
18. Oh, I've done that wrong. Never mind. Let me just put it in.
And hopefully the league continues to expand like it has. And actually, about to say that, ESR Andy is up to 5th place.
Well done him.
After that problem he had at the start with the problem with the steering, and also pitting for a long time, he's up to 5th. It's a good drive from him so far. But no, I said to Gavra if we could do the Genetic Juniors, go back to the old days of Gavra Racing. If you guys have known of Gavra for a long enough time, you can remember when Gav first started up this league, and it was on Gran Turismo 6, and it was a go-karting series. He'd done a go-karting championship on Gran Turismo 6, and that was massive, that league. I think there was 300 or so people in the group, and he used to do go-kart racing around Fuji or something like that. Something stupid. It was go-karts. And it was enjoyable.
It was.
And unfortunately I never got to race in it. That is a backwards car, a backwards Porsche. I think that was Mr. Scott. Yes, it was.
But here's your leader on lap 31 out of 33. Just to tell you the championship guides, as we like to do, I like to always keep you involved. Sind will be leading this on 318 points. Allo Champs, who is going to finish third, will be on 202 points, and Harry Butter in fourth will be, is he in fourth? Yes, will be on 195 points. So, if I am mistaken, Allo Champs will stay in third, he will, and Harry Butter will stay in fourth, he will at the moment. If you, the Marcus guy is 10 points so far, just to say. He is a reserve driver, so I don't know if he'll be racing any more races this year, but he's got 10 points at the moment. And for second position, you get 21 points, so he will be, if my maths are quite good, he'll be on 31 points.
As a reserve, you get less points for the driver.
Yeah, well, anyway, if he's permanently for the rest of the season, he'll be on 31 points, and he will be moving up to 16th. So from 18th to 16th, he'll be on. So. Yeah, it's for him. That's not bad, but I think you get reduced points. But
yeah,
yes, we should. Yes, we should. Definitely. CTG. We definitely should do go-karts on this game. It would be a hell of a lot of fun.
It would be funny, but it would just be like a waste of time because everyone would just crash out.
Here goes in then on to the second to last lap. So off he goes in on that. But yeah, it would be interesting. But
on board with him for a final lap because I can watch, like in the cockpit.
Yeah, but we will on the. We've got one more lap after this one. We've still got two teammates battling away. I think Allo Champs need the points more than Mark, but nothing about that said the better. I don't know what the strategy of them two were doing, but
yeah, that was it. I done the pro. It was the BMW Pro Kart and the E190. I think it was the it was a BMW Pro Car, and I think the E190 I did commentary for. Or it might have just been the Pro Car. No.
Here.
It would be good to see like the old classic racing.
Yeah, it would. But we
classic F1. That 98T would be lovely to watch.
Yeah, Ethan has suggested a few things as well for this for Project Cars, the game mode. He suggested because he really wanted to do a few races, so he suggested a Le Mans 24 hours.
Yeah.
He suggested a Indy 500.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be really good.
He did, and he hoped they get like, I think it's 16. Is it 16 maximum? So probably try and get all of them in.
16 maximum on here. But if Gavra ever expanded to PC, the maximum you can get is 34, I think. Because AOR do the endurance racing on the PC, and that is good. That is a quality series to watch. I watch it all the time when it's on, and 34 cars is just mental. You don't expect them to have that much, like, somehow the computers can run it, and yeah, the battles they have is brilliant. Yeah, like I was saying, I was when I suggested things to Gav, I said Ginetta Juniors or like the Lamborghini Super Trofeo series, because that would be a good series to run.
Yeah, it would.
What's the other cars that you could run?
Sorry, quickly, let's go on board with Sin Guide, and you can see his last lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one that I thought we could, Gavra could do. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's like World Racing who do iRacing. They're like an American run thing, and they do iRacing. It's like global sim rate. Is it global something like that? And well, they're quite good at streaming now. They do streaming and they do like premieres, so they actually show like pretending to be live, but actually it's recorded racing. They used to do a series which was like Audi Quattros, the old Audi Quattro, and this old LMP kind of car.
Yeah.
And that would be fun because then you get the battles with them. But yeah, it depends on that one again as well. I would love to just see different championships because I know for the last, I think is it 2 seasons now? It's just been GT3, GT4s, TCs, and Academy. And I know everyone loves GT3s and everyone loves GT4s, but maybe spice it up a bit. Somebody even suggested, which I never thought of doing, was like a Bathurst like race. It's like a Bathurst 12-hour, like a Bathurst 12-hour kind of thing. But anyway, Sind heading to the last corner now. To the line he comes in. 33 laps. He has led from start to finish, and here he comes now. Out of the last corner, across the line he comes, and Sind is your winner of round number 13. Here he is. So he's your winner.
All-Star and Mark. All-Star has All-Star. Alan Travis has got past Mark there. So Mark giving Allo Champs the win of them two there. So Allo Champs getting second and Mark getting third, and then we go down to the fourth place battle, which is Harry Buddha. Harry Buddha was lucky enough to keep away from ESR there, as we've only got Harry Buddha coming around the final corner now. So Harry Buddha is going to come across the line to take 4th place in the round of 13th round. Then we've got ESR Andy, who is in that one, in the number 666, the Devil. The Devil car, as he comes across the line to take 5th place. And then we got Ibridge, who is gonna have to pull a gap from Boston, as he's got 1 second penalty, I think he did before we last checked. And we'll have to wait and see if he can hold off the gap to cross the line ahead of Boston. There's more comments coming in.
So,
no open wheels.
What? I would like to take part in the Group A or Group C championships. That would be fun. Group A or Group C.
Yeah.
As here is your last car then on the road. It is Hijacker. Here he comes then to the line.
Hijacker's going to come across the line to take 8th place of the race. So your result of the race is ESR. ESR.
I think that's it. Is that it?
Yeah,
oh. Wait, let me just check. I think that's it. I'm just curious to know. We may be missing a car here. I mean, they surely have all crossed, but normally they. I don't know. We may.
Who's going to slow down the straight?
Oh, it's probably Scott because he's in the pits.
No, Scott come past the line.
Well, I don't know then, but there you go then. Anyway, there we go. The time has gone down.
Okay, so the results is ESR Sin taking the win for round 13 with a 9-second gap over Allo Champs. Allo Champs taking 2nd place. Dennis Mark in 3rd. Harry Buddha down in 4th. ESR Andy in 5th. Ibridge in 6th. Boston 7th. Hijacker 8th. ID4 gets in 9th. Pete B in 10th. Then we go down again to K-Morse in 11th, who retired. K-Morse finished ahead of Scott. So Scott got 12th there. Snaker got 13th, but retired on lap 14 due to the problem with his steering. So, unfortunate for Snaker there, is he was quite high up actually. He was battling Ibridge, Boston and all of that. K-Morse had, I think he made contact at the start of the race with ID Forgets.
Yeah, he did.
No, that's been round 13 for you guys, and we
next week
closure of round 13.
Yes, and just tell everyone, next week it'll be a 41 lapper, so lots more laps to look forward to around the circuit, which is the Chinese circuit of
Zurich.
Zuri or whatever, international circuit next time out. Then it will be Zakato, and then Fuji to round off the championship.
Sakito and then yeah, Fuji. So, if you guys want a bit more commentary, there will be commentary. Say that again. If you guys want a bit more commentary, there will be commentary tomorrow night, which will be the LMP2 series, which I will be commentating again, and it will be around the Dubai Autodrome. So if you guys want to check that out, I'd say come and join me for that.
And then you've got Mondays you've got
Touring cars.
touring cars. Then Tuesdays you've got F1 if it's still going.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
F1
it is.
goes every day, every Tuesday.
On Wednesday you've either got GT4s or you've got the new championship, which is on, I think it's round 4 or round Clios, and then you've got this back again next week, and then back on the Friday next week you've got LMP2s again.
Which I will not be commentating next week, so
I think I might be popping to your seat then on that one.
yes, so if you guys want to check that out, so you should. If you guys want to check out any of my commentary on my personal channel, I'm going to try and upload more on that one. That is Ryan Racing, if you want to go check that out. Be good to see. And if you have any if you have a channel to shout out or anything.
Oh, not. Well, if you just want to, my name on PlayStation really. So, yeah, that's my channel name.
Capital 5. Just bringing up.
Or if you want to
on the stream. So that is Cadwell. That is James, who has joined me in the commentary box tonight. Cadwell.
Or if you want to join me on if you want to join me on Saturday on F1 leagues, guys, it is Fair Racing League, or Fair League Racing, and we do that on a Saturday at 9 PM UK time.
And then this is my PSN name if any leagues are watching and wanna reach out to me and contact me if they want me to commentate their leagues. If it's other than if it's any other day than a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and possibly Thursday, and a Friday, so Monday, Saturday or Sunday, possibly best Monday or Sunday, give me a shout and we can see what I can do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It has been me, Ryan,
and me, James,
who have brought you the round 13 of the GT3 series from the Dubai GP. Next week will be out. Next week, these guys are going to be out in China. So if you guys want to jump in, catch up with that next week and see if ESR Sin can carry on his championship lead, or is there going to be some more battles the further down the grid?
And Ethan, guys, will be back next week.
So yeah, Ethan will be back, and I won't be. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow, and Cadwell will see you next week.
Yep.
So, bye.